you to like just kind of guess what the worldwide celebration is going to be. You know, I don't know for sure. Nobody knows for sure. It's a wild guess, man. So to get there, we gotta kind of look at what we've already gotten. You know, see where we are. So we got this Goku and this Frieza last year. So these are still, in my opinion, like incredibly stellar units. I recently pulled the copy of Frieza I was after on the Gods banner, so coined up some other ones. I think this guy's definitely worth coins for the Wicked Bloodline ESPR. Man, this guy, who basically carries that team, right? So the year before that, we got the Blue Tanks that goes into Ultimate Buhan, and we got Vegito, this is the last Super Vegito we've gotten in like 2 years, guys. So I have some theories, man. The celebration or the anniversary was very lacking Vegito, and as far as we know, on the JP side, he is not included in the that Future Saga celebration they got currently. So, you know, for hype celebrations, man, like Vegito, like, that's, you know, like a go-to. Now, the year before that, we got the Super Saiyan Goku and Transforming Frieza. These guys have already gotten their EZAs. They're, I think, like still a good like filler units. This Frieza's still really good on Wicked Bloodline. The Goku is still, I still use him in Ultimate Clash every month. I mean, he's not like one of the go-to characters that I use for my particular teams, but I still think he's good. And then these guys just got EZAs on the global side. So, just taking a look at everything we've gotten in the Frieza Saga, we've gotten the Majin Buu Saga, we've gotten these guys like they feel like DBS cards. You know, like a particular, like right before the Tournament of Power, before when they like punch each other's faces in, you know, like that's what I feel like this is from. And then the oldest ones here from the Shadow Dragons. I do want to check how these guys came out in August. There's one other particular like set of units. This Cell and Gohan. When did these guys come out? Yeah, these guys are also in this long, right? Worldwide Celebration units. So we covered like almost all of Z, right? In these Worldwide Celebrations, we've gotten the Frieza Saga, we've gotten the Cell Games Saga. I don't know if that's a saga or not, but the Cell Saga in general. And we've gotten the Majin Buu Saga. And then we've gotten Shadow Dragons, and then we've gotten like a small portion of what you could consider Super. So we've kind of covered all our bases, and I don't think the Worldwide Celebration is going to be like back to the Saiyan Saga. I mean, Global's just about to get the Goku and Vegeta Saiyan Saga LRs. We already got the Goku Piccolo LR, and we're about to get Raditz on the global side. I don't think that the Worldwide's going to revisit the Saiyan Saga, so in consideration, Saiyan Saga, probably not it. Now, who do I think it's going to be? Raditz is going to be coming probably right around August 10th. This is Videl. She's in the spot last year that Raditz is going to take this year. So we're looking at the Worldwide being, I would probably guesstimate like the end, the 28th, 29th of August. Just based off, maybe the 31st, somewhere in that time frame, based on previous year. So, it's coming up. We got like the month probably before these guys drop. We got to go through all of Raditz yet. Raditz is a whole nother discussion. So what do I think is going to be the Worldwide Celebration? Now, superhero, right? I could we get, if we do get banners, I mean, like, Gohan's gonna be like key. He's gonna be a Dokkan Fest, right? That's a thing. Would it be Gohan and his new form, whatever they're calling it now, Beast Gohan, Final Gohan, whatever they're calling it, and Piccolo as his like subunit on the banner, with Gamma 1 and 2 opposite. Now, my reservations to say that it's Super is Cell. Cell is a giant character, right? So when we look at like how giant characters were handled in the past, particularly this guy, so Cell Max does not have like a small form. He doesn't, like, spoilers for anyone who has not watched the movie. Click off now. Just click off now. Get out of here. Come back later. Right. I give you a little bit, and just maybe a couple more seconds on this bad boy. So, if you have not clicked away now, I'm going to get into it. So, Cell does not have a small form. He is in a twin. He is ginormous right off the bat, and we only have, when we look at that particular like giant form characters, it really fits like this Tapion. So I don't think Cell Max is going to get his own card. I think they're going to have him like kind of Tapioned. I think we're going to get if they do decide to go Cell Max, it's going to be, I think, Gamma 1 and 2 with like a giant form Cell Max. I think that will violate, like, that could be the banner, with a Gamma 2 sub-banner unit, because he had probably one of the more epic moments of that movie with the charge down smash into the ground. And then, of course, we could have Piccolo and Final Gohan. Now, my reservations to say that this is going to be the worldwide celebration is I don't think that Cell Max and the Gamma Cell. I don't think they're like if they do a dual Dokkan Fest, I think everyone just summons on the Gohan Piccolo banner, right? If these two guys are on the same banner, I don't think these guys with Cell Max like even stand a chance. I don't think anyone's gonna summon for these, even if they're like the most broken units in the game, right? I don't see it. I think what is more likely is we have a Piccolo banner, an orange Piccolo banner, and then we have a Final Gohan banner. I think that would probably be, as far as like business wise, I'm like trying to make some money and get people to buy stones, especially after the anniversary, and trying to get both of these guys would be more pressed, right? And having like a Gamma 1 or Gamma 2 on Piccolo's banner as a subunit, and maybe a Gamma 1 on here, the guys that they fought. I do think we might get a Fat Gotenks as well as like a free to play. I'm not sure. If we go by what the Broly movie gave us, we're gonna get like free to play like 4 or 5 cards, right? So thinking that the Broly movie, we got the Frieza, the Broly, Blue Goku, and Blue Vegeta. And I think almost all those guys got EZA except for the Frieza. So, oh, and we got Gogeta. So we got like 5 free-to-play cards. So expect like a lot of free-to-play reservations on these guys for a lot of free-to-play cards to hit. So I'm just curious on how they handle Cell Max if they Tapion them out, and if they decide to go with a dual fest in that way. We'll see. It's a wild guess, right? But here are my other questions, right? Like Cell K or Broly came out on the December 26th for JP. Now, this released, I don't think that's right. I think this is the US release. It was 2018, November. Looks like November 14, 2018 is when he came out, and so that was, there's like a year gap, or not a year, but a month gap, right? Between when the movie launched in Japan and when they launched him in Dokkan. Well, him and Gogeta Blue. Now we get into like DBS came out on June 11th. Superhero came out on June 11th. We're over a month out already. So this also makes me think we're gonna get, like, this is what the worldwide celebration is gonna be. Why would they wait much longer? and especially the other thing is the American release is the 19th. That time frame is just like coincidence maybe, but like especially if these guys release like 10 days later. Well, like it'd be like a week and a half after if we follow that same time frame. So the 19th is a Friday, we go through the 20th to the 26th, that whole release week, and then the last week of August, the 29th, 30th, 31st. We get it's like over a week for everyone to watch the movie, which makes me think that again, this is gonna be worldwide celebration. Now, what if it's not? That is another question. What if it's not, right? So there is a particular category that really needs a summonable Dokkan Fest leader that just doesn't have one, and that is GT bosses, right? I think that this guy is coming. I don't think we get through to the next anniversary without this guy being our GT boss, Dokkan leader. Now, if this was going to be worldwide, I think we might get this guy and a GT Goku. Super Saiyan 3, no Super Saiyan 4 though. I think we just got that Super Saiyan 4 representation, but we look at like who is Super Saiyan 3 or like what this character does not have much representation in the game, right? I think there's like two. I think there's this guy, the AGL one, and then there's the physical Super Saiyan one that has Super Saiyan 3 in his active skill temporarily, like kind of looks like a transform through time. This could be fun, right? This could be really fun. We could have like an Oob as a sub character for Goku, and then of course there is all these guys that are not even TORs that could get awakenings. And then of course there's this guy who was the first, I think, TUR in global. No, this is not the right one. This is the one that goes under the LR. So let's go take a look. It is not that one. It's this one. And this guy's so bad. He has not aged well at all. Look at this 5,000 at the start of turn. Now, him being a UR, they could do some really fun things with this. They could either give him an easy A, or I think they could give him an LR awakening off of that. Like either way, I would not complain. 100% cool with whatever they decide there. So I think there's a lot they could do with Baby, and I would expect that to come. Now the other thing here is this guy has not EZA'd at all either, and I think he would be a good addition to that celebration, right? Like we get a Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. I don't think we're revisiting Tapion and Hirudegan and that anytime soon, so this might be a good insert as far as like an EZA for that. Now on the JP side, right after Raditz, they got this guy. So we got a Super Saiyan Blue. So for the anniversary, we got the Super Saiyan Blue Goku Vegeta that we all know, that's currently on Global. And then they got Raditz. Now they got these guys. So we got another, like a new Super Saiyan Blue representation. The anniversary units are of course Super Saiyan Gods that transform. But that's still like, it's a lot of Super Saiyan Blue, right? And then they went into this guy, which we're going to get in November for Tanabata. And I'm expecting these guys in September on Global. So, if it is not Superhero, and it is not Baby and Goku for that celebration, I don't think it's going to be another Super Saiyan Blue unit. That might just be too much fatigue, right? If we maybe follow what this basic roadmap of Here is Resurrection F content. Here is Goku Black content. Like, what's next? It'd probably be like Hit and Goku, but do we really want another Goku? Another Super Saiyan Blue, maybe Gauken Goku, so fast, right? Now, could we revisit the Buu Saga as well? This guy, we haven't gotten a Vegito in quite some time, and this guy does not have an EZA at the moment, and I think both would be really hype. We haven't had a standalone Buuhan unit, like standalone Buuhan unit, in quite some time either, since the original 70% leader, and I think there's like a free-to-play strength one that's really just like super attack bomber. We have some transforming super Buus that reach Buuhan, but standalone Buuhans we do not have. Except for that original 70% Int leader, which in my opinion is my favorite version of Dokkan, was back in that 70% era. So I mean, it's possible we could be revisiting the Buu Saga. It seems unlikely though, because we just got that Machin Vegeta, which doesn't feel that long ago. As far as like December is concerned, so when we look at December, the last 4 years in Dokkan has been Universe Survival Saga units in December. Let's go take a look at them. We got Hit. We got this guy. What was it, like 2019? 2019, 2018. Oh gosh. And then we got the Blue Boys, I think the year after, 2019. Oh, 2020. Which means we probably got Kaioken Goku, 2019. I think he's got an easy day soon. I think he's a little bit slow as far as the current content is concerned. At 59%. Like this isn't. Yeah, he came out in Global 2019. So we got Hit 2018, Super Saiyan Blue Goku 2019. Yeah, the Blue Boys 2020. And then we got Kale and Khalifa last year. Tech Kale and Khalifa last year. So 4 years of Universal Survival Saga in December. I am super sure we are going to be getting another Universal Survival Saga unit, and I think it's going to be like a transforming Topo with like a Dispo side banner unit. I think that would be hype. Universe 11 doesn't really have that much, going on for it besides like the Jurins, and if we do my hints to that and why I'm guessing, this guy does not have an EZA, and that would be like a really good spot, right, for an EZA with the transforming Topo. I know when this guy gets an EZA, man, like I still think that the Tech Jurin is good, even in today's standards. This guy getting an EZA, and like he's still already at like 130, right? Putting this guy up to like maybe like 150, 160. Maybe raising this medium chance to stunning and performs critical goods on stun enemies. Like this guy's, I think, like still like usable, right? So that's kind of where I see Worldwide being. I see Worldwide either being superhero or Baby and Goku as far as like celebrations are concerned. I could be wrong though. I'm definitely not an expert by any means. But let me know down below what you think the Worldwide celebration is going to be. Let me know what your hints are. Let me know how hype you would be if it was superhero. I will tell you, when Orange Piccolo hits, when Orange Piccolo comes to Dokkan, yeah, that's happening for me. If the banner's good, if their banner is at least like a 5 out of 7 for me, or 5 out of 10 for me, I'm probably gonna hit it hard. But if it's not, I'll probably just use some coins on them later. But again, let me know what you think it's gonna be, and I'll catch you here on the next one. Take it easy.